Okay, hi everybody. Yes, new haircut. It's Gundam time. Okay. Mobile Suit Gundam. The Witch from Mercury. Episode 19. Not the best way. Okay, so. Suletta Sundays. Suletta, by the way, did very good in this episode. I mean, yeah, she was upset and she wasn't eating anything, but she got over it. And she ate something. And at the end of the episode, she is looking rosy because she understood what Eri, Gundam, was trying to tell her. Miorine, on the other hand, yeah, you really. For all the all the posturing she did, telling Suletta that's calling her a murderer at the end of episode 12, and everything in between. For what happened in this episode, it must have been a huge slap in the face for her. And listen, I'm not hating on the character. This is what these people wanted to do with her. But this is a real reality check for her, and she needs to realize, hey, you. Now, there's a lot to unpack in this episode. Obviously, it starts with Suletta. She's upset. She has long hair. Not eating, not drinking, you know the story. Not making her evil. That's not happening. Let's start with her first, though. Well, part of it. Eventually, she gets out. This funny scene. She gets out of bed. Nobody's there. She goes to get food. And she sees Choo-Choo. And Choo-Choo drags her in and they have food. And she's eating this soup. And she says, it's delicious. And she starts crying. Now, the other part of this episode. Martin. This guy. Oh my God. And what's her name? This sexy, sexy lady, I want to say. Oh, Cecilia? Oh my God. Man. She's hot as fuck. But she has him painting, I guess painting her toenails or something. Goes in the whole thing about Nika and his, he ratted her out and so on and so forth. And she basically gives him good advice. Just man up and see her and apologize and whatnot. Well, more or less that's how it went down. Now, the main focus is Earth. Now, I can't talk about the ending with Suletta because it would be spoiling in the review what actually happens. So we got to start with Earth. There's a lot of plot points. There's Shattuck and what he did. That gets revealed in this episode. There's Marie. She is talking to those two who are part of this organization that's suppressing, I believe, the Benrick group. Trying to basically find out who's responsible for the attack on the school and attack on the planet. She gives them information that gets them to find the specific part that Prospera needs for the quiet system. That's basically what happens with Marie. And then that big, chubby woman, she gets shot and they go through this door. But the main part is Miorine, Guel, and Prospera. They go to Earth, and Guel excuses himself because basically he wants to she's his kid and go talk to him. This is the kid he saw when he was on Earth, when he was really freaking depressed. So him and this is a guy part of the armed forces for the Bennett group. I'll go up find his name. Trying to find his name. Oh yeah, the one who got, her name's June Fang. Yeah, June Fang. That's her. So Guel goes off to the side with this other guy, which I'm going to find his name if I can find it. Sorry about this. Where the hell is this one's name? He's not here. Damn. Anyway, he's part of like the lead of the Bennett group. Oh, that's his name. Kenenji. So Kenenji goes with Guel. And this is the first what the hell of the episode, I think. It was revealed that Shattuck was behind everything. He was behind by the plant attack and the school attack. Because Kenenji knows his name, they refer to him as Prince. Hearing this information, Guel tells Miorine. Guel goes back to the school to try to get some evidence against him. While that's happening, Miorine's doing her business. She's trying to negotiate with the Earthians. And they basically tell her about this happening, that happening. Missing people who were killed, supposedly. That has to do with Shattuck. She eventually gets, after numerous negotiations, gets them to agree that if she wins the presidency, in 10 days they'll talk to her. She even shows the medical uses of gun arms. During this time, she's also looking at a video with Suletta, which, all right, okay. Sympathy points, I guess. Now, this is happening. And that goes in the direction it goes. Meanwhile, what's Prospera doing? Oh, she's about to screw everyone. She's able to take control of the mobile suits and gun turrets of the, Earth and space. And they attack each other. And then she destroys this area that has these mobile suits. Destroys everything. And the last thing we see of Miorine, and she's like, I did this. No shit! Huh? So, now the blood's on her hands. Congratulations! You're responsible for mass genocide. And you just had a war crime. Because you're in league with Prospera. But after this happens, it's shown on the news, and Suletta sees it. And that's when she understands, has the revelation, and she says, now I understand what Ariel was talking about and what she was feeling in the moment. Basically, not to get her involved, because they knew that Prospera was going to do this shit. Cause a war happening between the Earthians and the Spacians. We do get a scene with Shattuck. He does say that you've tainted her. Prospera Mercury. Now, I don't know if this is going to spiral out of control and Shattuck's going to go after Suletta. I don't think that will happen. I don't think so. We also get a scene with Guel's brother. He finds out about the Gundam that they created. But the focus is that now it's no longer Suletta suffering, it's Miorine. Yes, they're the next one on the It's Time to Have Trauma. Na, 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 na. But you know what? At the end of the day, a war is going to happen. And this is my personal opinion. No one. No one can battle Ariel. No one. There's no one qualified that can, because now Prospera's piloting it. So anyone at the school who thinks they can beat it, you can't. It's impossible. So now a war is going to happen between Spacey and Earthans. The next episode, episode 20, is called The End of Hope. So the whole deal is kaput. Now, you see that the people who got really good in this episode are Suletta, Martin, and Guel. Guel found out who was responsible, and he's going back to the school to find some evidence and nail Shattuck. Suletta, after crying and eating and everything in between, now understood what Ariel was talking about. Now mention this. She references Ariel, not her mother. That, I think, is a very key indicator here. Now, as we all know, if Prospera is a CHAR, we need an Amuro. That's how Gundam works. So after these creators have put Suletta through the ringer, she now understands and now can move forward. Oh, this is going to be a clusterfuck because Mercury now alone on Earth and she caused this. So really, when you think about it, she's just like her father. Now, overall, I give this a 10 out of 10. This was a lot of things are happening at the same time kind of thing. So we have 6 left. Because it's going to go up to 25. So a lot of things can happen. They can nail Shattuck to the wall. Shattuck could... I think what might happen is this. Guel confronts Shattuck. He's got evidence. He's going to nail him to the wall. But he says to him, listen, I will take the fall for this. But you need to do something for me. No one can defeat that Gundam. We need another Gundam. We need another pilot. Now, I don't know. You see, the thing that troubles me about the decisions that they made so far in the last 2 episodes is this. I understand doing that, but now there's nobody who can actually go against Prospera. She basically has destroyed the Benedict group by doing this. And Miorine's reputation is in the shitter. And Shattuck's upset, and Guel's upset with Shattuck. So it's a very convoluted, kind of weird situation. But now, if people are going to ask me, don't be mean to Miorine. The thing is this, okay? You were a gullible sucker. You got suckered. That's what she did. She got suckered. Okay? Instead of believing in Suletta and allowing her to do her business, she decided to go ahead and do this. Well, now, guess what? The blood's on your hands. It is. And she has been corrupted by Prospera. Now, Suletta hasn't, because she didn't do this. Her mother did. But, like I said, in Gundam, if there's a CHAR, there has to be an Amuro. Though, this would be one of those weird situations, because now we're going to have an Amuro who's going to kill his mother. Very weird situation. A lot of moving parts here. I know I didn't go over too many things here, but the focus really was Shattuck, what Prospera did, Suletta and Martin's understanding. And Miorine just, well, let's be honest, her reputation's over. It really is. And I would love to know what these creators are going to do here now. Because she's screwed. She's on Earth. And Prospera just destroying crap. And she's getting more evil as we go forward. And the thing is this, there's nobody who can beat her. The only one who can probably put a candlestick to her own daughter, Suletta. Unless you count, I forgot to mention one more thing. One last thing. There was a scene with Elin Clone and the other one, and she kind of went crazy. She's like, it was a kind of a crazy scene. That's what I thought was going to happen to Suletta, but it didn't. I'm referencing, of course, what's her name again? Noria? Noria. Yeah, her. She kind of goes crazy and take everybody to die. And it's about Sophie and everything. But more or less, that's what happened. I'm floored that they went this way. And just think of it this way. 2 episodes ago, Miorine abandoned Suletta. Now we're here where Miorine, you just played yourself. And listen, comment section, I'm sorry if I'm hating on Miorine, but the facts are true. It's time for her to suffer now. Suffer and war crimes. Because you decided to bring Prospera along. Great job. This is from Volcon 922. No more Suletta suffering. Now it's Miorine's turn. And I think she's screwed. We'll see what happens next week. I'll see you guys later. Peace.